Hello, my loves. Welcome to day 15 of the I'm Gonna Love on Me Self Love Challenge. We are talking about creating the new you today. So, first off, wasn't that healing session, Unconditional Self Love, amazing? I hope you are doing this session or listening to this session every day, at least once a day, for the next 30 days, because it's going to really help you bring out more of what you're grateful for. And when you're grateful for what you have, more things to be grateful for will come. So that means more things to love on will come. And that's why you have that unconditional self love when you do that whole session. So powerful. Please make sure to set a goal to do it for at least 30 days, okay? But today we're talking about creating the new you, and we've pretty much gone over the steps that it takes to create the new you. First, you have to really get clear on what it is that you want, on what it is that your heart desires for, on what it is that those big goals and those big dreams that you have for yourself, but you just haven't gotten there yet. Get so clear that you're writing down the description of what you look like, what you're wearing, what you're doing, how do you feel whenever you have those things. Those descriptions and those scripting that you're writing down is what's going to help you put in the forefront, put in the front of your mind what it is that you want to accomplish. But in this video, I'm going to take it to the next level of manifesting. And I'm sure you all have heard of doing vision boards. Vision boards have been something that since The Secret came out, everybody started doing vision boards, and I've been doing them since 2007, and I firmly believe in them. I really, truly do. I made the first vision board in 2007, and the headline that I cut out of the magazine it was when J-Lo was pregnant with her twins, and it said "finally pregnant" in bright yellow letters. And I kid you not, the next year I was pregnant. By the end of that next year, I was having the baby. Okay. So I was like, what? These things really work? Holy moly. And since then, I've worked with a lot of coaches, mentors, healers. And one of my mentors actually recommended that I do a 3D vision board. So 3D vision boards is basically a board that's not flat anymore. Most times when you're doing a vision board, you're just cutting out things and pasting it somewhere on your board. But with a 3D vision board, you're actually making it look realistic, almost as if you're in a dream. So I'm going to show you an example, and I'm going to show you my 3D vision board. So basically, a 3D vision board is going to have backgrounds, right? It's going to have elements in the back that are going to look more realistic, that are going to look like nature esque, that's going to look almost as though it is the things that you want to manifest are jumping out at the page for you. But what makes it 3D is, let me see if I can scoot it over all the way. I don't know. There you go. What makes it 3D is having scenery in the background. So when you put scenery of things that you actually like in the background, and then you're cutting out the material things that you want. You saw I had a Chanel bag, Louis Vuitton shoes, right? A Bentley. You saw I had all of that on my board. Um, those things are cropped very, very closely. There's no extra lines around it. It's cut out to the shape that it is. And then it's pasted on top of those scenery photos. And you can use your material things, or you can use your just objects. You can use the objects to cover up the seams of the actual scenery photos that are in the background. So you basically are creating a background of different scenes that you would love to be in. If you noticed on my board, I don't have anything about snow or skiing or anything like that. I don't want to be around snow. I want to be around the sun. I want to be around the water. I want to be around the grass. I want to be around flowers, right? So that was in the background. I even put canyons on there because I've never been to the canyons before. So put in the background the things that you like to experience, okay? And then you're going to put out the actual objects that you're trying to manifest. You're going to crop them out very closely, and you're going to put them on top of, you can put it on top of the seams so that it can look more realistic, or you can just place it in a spot where it looks like it's jumping out on you on the actual board. 3D vision boards have absolutely changed my life. I took my board to the next level, and I went to the airport. I was on a trip going somewhere, and I went to the airport where they sell the magazines, and I bought all of the luxury magazines, right? So I bought all of the ones that had like the fancy cars and the yachts and the fancy things, right? And I put it on my board. But one thing that just called my name that I wanted because it gave me like peace and tranquility was, where is it? This right here. This picture. So ironically, I have that item, and it wasn't until I started talking about this that I realized that I have it. But can you see you see right there? I have that little Buddha. So my Buddha has a little bit of greenery on there. And I was like, okay, God, you're bringing me closer to what I got on this board. Because these things cost good amounts of money. So as long as I continue to do the work, that money will come so that I can have those things. Now, I'm not doing what I'm doing just to manifest luxury. I'm doing what I'm doing so I can serve as best as possible. And you remember that lovely little declaration that I said, I choose to serve the world as best as possible and earn a great living while doing it. If you're earning a great living, then you obviously can buy better things. So why not live in that luxury? If that's not your goal, that's no problem at all. That is mine. That's why it's on the board. So I want you to start the process of creating a 3D vision board. My mentor recommended me getting magazines because it has that glossy finish. So it makes it kind of just glossy whenever you're looking at your board. But if you can't go out and buy those fancy magazines or order those magazines, go to the library or go to your computer, go to your printer, start typing in the things that you want and print out those papers. It's okay if there's no gloss on it. Just put those images on a board and paste it together. Doing the whole cropping with the scissors and the glue, it takes you back to your childhood. So that's why I highly recommend doing an actual physical board. But you can, I have done it in the past, do a 3D vision board through Pinterest or through Canva. That's where you're downloading the images that you want, putting it on the Canva board that you have, which I believe they have a template called Vision Board. And then you're just pasting in the images that you want to come. And then you can put it on your phone, you can put it on the back of your computer. And you pick up your phone and you're more than likely on your computer often. So you'll be looking at those images and manifesting it towards you every time you pick up your phone or open your computer. But if you do put it on a board, try your best to incorporate just sitting and staring at that board for a good 10 minutes. Imagine yourself in your yacht. Imagine yourself in the dream car. Imagine yourself walking in those beautiful shoes. Imagine yourself in that water or that snow or that ocean that you cut out. Imagine yourself inside those actual things. Feel yourself in those things that are on your board. Try your best to make it 5 to 10 minutes a day to just sit there and stare at your board. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but at least it's crazy going on a positive path, not crazy going on a negative path. Okay, so that is one way to create the new you. This week, which is all about renewing yourself, renewing your highest self, we're going to bring forth, I'm going to give you information. We're going to bring forth the new you. Okay, we're renewing your mind, body, and soul with this course. Y'all thought it was just about self love? No, it's about way more than that. Okay, self love is just the beginning of the iceberg. So, try the 3D vision board strategy. If you can, do an actual board. If you want to get a board done immediately while you're collecting all of your items for your board, then do a digital, a digital vision board for yourself. Okay, you can share your boards, a picture or the Canva in our Telegram group chat. So make sure you join the Telegram group chat. You should have got a message in your first email. If you don't have the link, we're going to post it here. I love you all so very much. Tomorrow we're talking about energy. Energy. All right. I love you. See you next time.